Yo, welcome back to another video. It's your boy Local Stoic here with another top 11 video for your head top. This time we're going to be talking about the same club, Nova FC, but with an update. So the last time you guys heard, we were 7 matches into the league. We were top of our league, shining bright. We were at the last part of the Champions League group stage. We were just finishing up the round of 16 leg of the cup match, and I'm telling you, Nova FC is on fire this season. You guys cannot believe, you will not believe how well the season has progressed since then. Let's talk about the match that's on screen right now. This is our next league match, and it is between Nova FC and Lote FC. L-O-T-E. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or whatever. I don't really care. He's the enemy. He's the opponent. I don't care. It's Lote FC. But they are sporting the Real Madrid emblem. So I don't think these guys are to be taken lightly in any regard. So let's get right into it. We have a 4-3-2-1 formation and they have a 4-1-1-2-2 formation. Basically, their midfield is empty. These guys are already susceptible to 80% of our attacks. They won't even know what hit them. Our attack points are also greater than theirs because for some reason I'm only using one striker and the thing just OP. So ever since I bought this striker, I've only ever used one striker, never a double striker anymore. So since the 7th match of the season, a lot of changes had happened in the club. Let's get right into the squad. Couple changes. Attacking midfield. I bought a loan player. I got him in for 4 tokens. Just a couple days ago because we needed to strengthen the team to make it over a particular point of our season that will be discussed later in the video. Also, Baleska is our new striker. We had to get in a new striker because again, our strikers that we had was not producing. Akbari, he was not producing. T4 King, our advanced target man, was not producing the goals we needed. Yes, his runner form is 13 for 9, but still, this was not good enough for the level we needed to play at. So I had to go out there in the market to get myself a striker. Since he came in, I've never gone back to a double striker formation ever. It's always been one man up top. So we already know what next season is going to be looking like. All the other team members are pretty much the same. Garcia, Sharonov, Priestley, or young, or very, very young academy graduate starring it up. He's been a constant starter for us all season. So big up Richard Priestley. We also got in a right back, Hanos, or other what you call this now, graduate Buake. I keep mispronouncing these names. Abraham, he's been doing well as well. Velge are some of our new signings, but this loan player will be out by tomorrow. So 4 tokens and you get 3 days. Let's take a look at the league. We are first place in the league, still top of the table like the stars that we are. We're standing tall, 6 points ahead of second place. and we are going to play second place in our match for tomorrow. Guys, I don't think this guy is even aware that we already have won the season. I don't think they got the memo yet. But we're going to be playing Loth FC, and we are standing 6 points ahead of them on the top of the table. We only lost one game this season, and you would not believe who we lost that game to. Like, I don't even understand how we lost that game. I'll show you the game in a minute so you can take a look at the stats, because we shouldn't have lost that game, period. We shouldn't have lost that game. But it's the one game, again, our invincible season got flushed down halfway into the season. So it's a lot less painful than it was last season, because last season, as you guys already know, the invincible season ended on the very last match of the season. I still get heartaches thinking about that. But we move. This season, invincible season is also gone, but it's earlier, so it's less painful, and we have a lot more things to celebrate for this season. We only drew one match this season as well. Like, I don't think you guys can really argue that this season has been a good season with one draw, one loss, and 21 wins. 21 wins. Like, that's an extraordinary season. I've played 14 matches since you guys last saw Nova FC, and we've only lost one game and drew one. That's amazing. Spectacular. The form has been constant winnings. Straight wins. No, the game that we lost was to current 4th place, Coplax FC. Again, I don't understand how we lost that match, but we did, and it hurt. It hurt. As I scroll here to find it, it's here somewhere. Coplax FC. We lost the match 2-1, and again, the stats will show why we should not have lost that match, because we dominated possession. Here it is. Coplax FC versus Nova FC. We dominated possession of the match, 62% to 38%. So we had the ball. We had more chances. We had more chances on target. And well, granted, I wasn't online at the time when the match was happening because I was asleep. But still, my squad was 10 times better than theirs. Literally 10% better than theirs. I had a whole 3 points above these man. Looking at their lineup, it's pure 3 stars and a couple 2 stars. Maybe 4 persons over 4 stars. Like, my team everybody was over 4 stars in my team. So I don't understand how I lost that game, but somehow in the 75th minute they managed to get another goal, and I could not get another one. My team just couldn't get another goal to equalize. So that's the game that we lost. That's the game that ended our invincible season, Coplax FC. But it didn't matter much, because again, we are standing 6 points ahead of second place, and they are standing 4th. So I can be salty at the top all I want. We move. Couple other teams that I thought would have progressed well throughout the season. Nayato, they started very well earlier in the season, but they dropped off. Royal DQ, they also dropped off terribly midway in the season. They just started losing a bunch of games I can remember. Crew Pjanic, not Pjanic, why do I keep pronouncing this Pjanic? Crew Panic. He also started terribly in the season, but he came around. I personally think he came around a bit too late because right now he's pretty much stuck in third place. He cannot catch up to Lote FC to get second place, because I don't think Lote is going to be losing 3 matches for him to get 9 points to come to second place. So Lote is pretty much stuck in second. I'm first place, and Crew Panic, he is in third place. I mean, I can possibly slip to second, but I don't plan on losing to Lote FC tomorrow. So once I win that game, I'm pretty much clear for this season, because by then I'd be 9 points clear of everybody in the table. So that's where we are standing in the league right now. Our match is tomorrow at 6 p.m. versus Lote FC. Top of the table clash. It's bound to be a good one. I'm hoping it is a goal fest, because today's matches was a goal fest. We played Labu FC and Nova FC dropped 3-0. Easy pickings. Then we went on to play the second leg of our Champions League, which serves as a perfect segue to talk about our Champions League run, because like second leg semi-final, we were up 3-1 from the first leg, and then we put on a masterclass. Again, a masterclass performance at their stadium. Like, bro, 3-0. They couldn't even answer with a goal. 60% possession, 12 shots, 9 on target. They only managed to get 2 shots on target. The entire match, we dominated from start to finish. They had nowhere to go on the pitch. Left side, right side, we were dominant. I mean, how could you? I couldn't ask for a better performance from the team, honestly, because I was also present. I watched the match. It was good. My brother also tuned into that. Shout out, Javid. Big up yourself, G. Fair play. Goal fest. Loving it. So as I said, segue into our Champions League run. The last you guys heard, Nova FC was playing their final round of matches in the group stages, and I'm telling you that, like, we progressed quite easily through the group. Like, we won 7-0 in our last match, so, and 5-2. So those were the last 2 games that you guys would have not known about. And in the other rounds of the knockout stages, I mean, round of 16 progressed fairly easily through that as well. 1-0 win to get us through, and then we went on to get 6-0 and 5-0 in the quarterfinals. So we had a great run through the Champions League. Lots of goals, lots of good football, pure excitement. The semi-finals rolled around. I thought this guy would have been, honestly, a bigger fight, because he was one of the persons that I pinpointed from the group stages to be a contender for me to face in the finals, because of his potential at the beginning of the season, right? So I pinpointed him and I added him as a friend, and I watched his progress right throughout the season, and I'm telling you, this guy, he did a lot better than I did in the group stages and also through the knockout stages of the Champions League. 4-0, and then he somehow lost the second leg, but 3-4 goals. So he's been scoring lots of goals, a lot more than I have in the group stages. So I pinpointed him, added him as a friend, watched some of his matches. He attended some, and his techniques, I could see that he liked to attack on the flanks, but for some reason he just didn't show up for our matches. So I don't know. He showed up for the first leg, and after losing 3-1, he just decided not to show up for the second leg of the match, and he got defeated 3-0. So maybe if he had shown up, he could have gotten something, because it was being played at his stadium, so he would have gotten the home advantage there as well. But the man just never showed up for his match. So it is what it is. We took the win and we progressed to the finals of the Champions League. Now, playing in the finals against Plummy Athletic Club. Plummy is standing tall at 86.6% quality. So we already are facing an uphill battle in the finals of the Champions League. This guy has way more quality in his team than I do, defensively, offensively, and on the wing as well, because he has wingers on both sides. Like, this man's side is stacked with quality. He plays a 4-4-2 formation, so you know it's not going to be easy to break this down. Standard 4-4-2, flat, no kind of attack, offensive shape or nothing like that. So Plum is definitely going to be a difficult opponent. We'll be playing him on the 31st of December at 7:55 a.m. That's an early match to the New Year's Eve. Early Champions League match. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope Plummy is actually attending that match. I have not been paying attention to him throughout the season, so I don't know if he consistently attends his matches or not, but by the looks of it, he did attend his semi-final matches and seems his quarter-final home games, maybe? Yeah, so he attends his home games only. So I'll take it that he will be attending the final, because the final is just a one-leg game, it's not home and away. So if he misses the final, then he's probably going to lose. And it will be played at his stadium, which is very unfortunate, because I should have been given the handicap of playing at home because he has a better team than I do. But we're not here to complain, we're just here to win trophies and go home. And speaking of finals in the Champions League, another perfect segue into our cup, which Nova FC turned out champions. Let me say that again. Nova FC turned out to be champions of the cup. Who would have guessed that my team would be the champions of this cup? Nobody except me. And if I am being totally honest, at the beginning of the match, I was not revved up for it, because the opponent that we were facing has been wreaking havoc the entire season in the cup. I've been watching this man from round 1. The first game, this man dropped 7-0. Like, brother, as somebody pitney, you know, he scored 7 goals and not concede none. I added that person instantly. Added them as a friend. They accepted, and I've been watching every single match since then. They played their B team on the second leg and won 2-0. Then they went to the round of 32 and they scored 4 goals there again. They went to the round of 16 and scored another 4 goals. Like, these men just score goals for fun. Quarterfinals, they beat a side 5-2, and then second leg scored 2 more goals. And then semi-finals, 3 goals in the first match, 4 goals in the second match. So I was expecting the final to be a belter, like a mad thing. That's what I was expecting, because, as I said, they man here a score goal for fun. Oh, another point to note: the semi-finals that we played, we won our matches, both of them, 3-0 and 1-0. But what's interesting about it is our opponent that we played, Palermo. I'm not sure if you guys can remember from the very first video, Palermo FC was a friend that we added in our very first season. And in our second season, he played in the Champions League and he did well. He didn't win, obviously, but he did well. So he's been a friend since the first season. And in our third season, we managed to meet up with him in the cup. And he was just a random friend. So it is possible to add random persons and somehow play them at some point. So all those random people that I've been adding, maybe we meet them in the future and we play a match together. So sorry, Palermo, shout out to you. You lost the semifinals, haha. So we progressed to the finals, and again, I was expecting this match to be a belter. Many goals, or well, whether I'm conceding or they are conceding, I was expecting lots and lots of goals, and that it did. This cup final produced 9 goals between the two teams. Nova FC producing 6 of the 9 goals to win the cup. And when I tell you that goals came from the start of the match, from kickoff, the first ball. I remember vividly watching this cup final play out on my phone. The first ball was a free kick in the back of my net. I started to laugh. I instantly started to laugh because I was like, okay, here we go. The match has started. The first kick was a free kick in the back of my net. And then 10 minutes later, they scored another one. And I was like, oh, these guys did not come to play. These men are playing this game right now. So they were up 2-0 before 15 minutes into the game. I wasn't mad or anything about it. I was just, okay, sit still, play cool, watch the game. You came with a game plan. Don't rush it. You know, like a real manager. I stuck to the game plan, and I'm telling you that the boys responded in spectacular fashion. The second half came about. I gave new tactical changes to the team, and they carried out with expert precision. Less than 10 minutes into the second half, we equalized. 2-2. No games played. And then one more to decide that, okay, we can take these man. Because on the wings, they had nobody. They had nobody on the wings. Based on their lineup and formation, we can defeat these men on the wings. And that's exactly where I started to target. Wings, long balls. Why for the long balls still? Burn off that. But yeah, straight long ball up the field. And I realized that, oh, these men are ridiculously weak to long balls. Why? Proceed. So that was the new instruction given just after halftime, and I had to make some substitutions because I saw them making too much chances in the middle of the defense, so I decided to go with a 3 at the back formation, a 3-5-2, and put on a false 9 striker, and they proceeded to score almost immediately after that. And again, we got goals, we got an injury, we got 2 more goals. At the end of the 90 minutes, we were drawn. Is that how you say that? We were drawn 3-3. 3-3 at the end of 90 minutes in a cup final. I'm telling you, my mind was out of this world. It was a mad thing. I was like, yo, is this thing going to go to penalty? I'm like, I do not want to go to penalty with this man. I do not, because I know that his strikers are better than mine, for sure. So I don't want to go to penalty. So I was like, I have to end this in extra time, by the hook or by the crook. So I sent out new formations, new tactical formations again, and I was like, all right, let's see how this can work. 2 minutes into extra time, a player got injured. I was livid. I was like, okay, this is it. We're going now. We are going. Switch back to a 4 at the back. 4-5-1 all over again. But this time we made sure, no, well, it was actually a 4-4-2. We switched to a 4-4-2, but made it into a 4-4-1-1 because we wanted our false 9 to play as deep as possible into the midfield, because our midfielder got injured and we did not want to give up the fight in the midfield, and so it played out perfectly. We clapped 2 more goals, and that's when I found the key. I found the key to their whole team. And then, like, it was after that second half of the extra time, I just kind of let loose because you were 2 goals up and this man was nowhere to be found anywhere. So I was like, all right, let's just let loose. And I sent the boys hard attacking, and we got 1 more goal to end it 6-3. Like, it was a mad thing. Our Loney came and got a freaking hat-trick. The same day that we took him on loan, it's the same day that he got that hat-trick. The stadium was limbs and noise, pure noise. I swear, I've never heard so much noise from a game in this game, actually. Like, never have I ever heard so much noise. So, big up Nova FC. We won the finals, and now this kind of somewhat brings us to the end of this video, because the season is about to enter a super climax. A super climax. We won the cup. We are in the finals of the Champions League playing Plummy Athletic Club, and we have a top of the table clash tomorrow that will pretty much determine if we are going to win or lose. And yes, lose this league, because if we finish second place at this point in the season, we pretty much lost the league. Champions League or not next season, if we don't win the title, we lost the league, because we've been leading the entire season. So it would be capitulation for us to lose tomorrow. So that brings us to the end of this video. Nova FC versus Lote FC tomorrow at 6 p.m. Top of the table clash. That will determine the winner of this league. And let's see if we can take home the Treble, Cup, Champions League and League. I mean, it sounds amazing in one season, doesn't it? Anyways, guys, this is your boy Local Stoic checking out for this video, and we will see you in the next one.